Hello, let's start with the jar of names as we always do. So this is another little baking video. It has been a while, hasn't it? It's been January, I think the last time was. But right, this video is for everyone, including, but not excluded to, JDTwoSixTwo, which is very coincidental, and I promise I did not do this on purpose. This is just a massive coincidence, and I'll explain more later. In fact, I'll explain now. Why not? Yes, because this is a video. It's for butter cake. Because the board video. It's a baking video. It's about a butter cake we're going to be making, and it was commissioned by JDTwoSixTwo, which is why it was very coincidental. But right, yeah, this is just a video to beat boredom because I love baking, and it's going to hopefully beat boredom. Let's start with the ingredients: 250 grams of soft butter, 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, 3 eggs, 200 grams of caster sugar, 320 grams of self-raising flour, 425 milliliters of milk, some icing sugar, a baking tin, a wooden spoon, baking paper or parchment, a mixing bowl, and a super secret surprise. Step 1. Preheat an oven, this is our new oven, to 160 degrees and grease a baking tin and line with baking paper. Step 2. Cream the butter. It's a nice shot of my arm there. I will learn to move my arm. And the sugar, so cream the butter and the sugar and the 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, I think it was, yes. Right, a little bit of history about the, what's it called, the butter cake. I didn't actually know what it is, and everybody I've spoken to does not know what butter cake is. No one knows, and I don't know why. I did find out though. It's because it is an American cake. It is, well, predominantly American cake. It's like a derivative of the English pound cake, which is slightly similar. But not quite. But that's what the difference is. There we go, all creamed together. On to step 3. Step 3, now for the very complicated step, or sort of. You have to add 1 egg, which I'm doing there, and then beat that egg into the mixture. Then you need to add half of the flour, the self-raising flour, and then mix that around as well. Again with the arm, I will take note into notes like I do here. I've just moved. And then you need to add half of the milk, and you can see it's going everywhere because the jug does not work properly. Why does it not work properly? It's supposed to come out. There we go. Yeah, and then mix that. It may look a little bit runny, but it's okay. It still works. It's mixing. But you might be able to use a little bit less of the mixture. Right, I'm mixing it. Why am I mixing it? Oh, yes, because I'm supposed to talk on everything else. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then you add the last 2 eggs and beat. Then you add the other half of the flour and then mix. And then you add the other milk and then mix. Although you don't have to use all the milk because there was supposed to be a bit more milk. But I only stuck with what I had. Right, I'm now going to do that. Step 4. What is this one? Oh, yes, pour the mixture into the baking tin. So there we go, just pour it in. Sorry about the focuses as well. I'm still learning my new camera, but I think I'm getting better. Just getting there slowly. And then you need to bake for 1 hour. And I don't have a new clock transition. Sad face. Step 5, remove from the oven. I will have a new clock transition soon. I just need to get a new SD card because it's too small at the moment. And then you need to cool it on a wire rack for, what is it, 10 minutes? Yeah, we'll say 10 minutes. There we go, just pull that bottom bit off. Yeah, because my SD card at the moment is too small. I need a bigger one to be able to record a new clock transition. But I've got some ideas for it, so I'll make sure I do that. And then there is one more step after this. Sort of, it's not the same step, but I know what I mean. You need to dust it with icing sugar. I've never been very good with icing sugar. You may remember the peppermint cream video. It went everywhere. So I suppose you can say this is more showering it with icing sugar. Now this isn't a step, this is just a little bit of decoration, but JDTwoSixTwo commissioned this cake, so I thought I would do a little bit of decoration dedicated to him. I've got his little logo there, I've got his comment where he asked for it, and I've got a little thank you JDTwoSixTwo as well. So thank you JDTwoSixTwo for watching my videos. And you can get one of these things as well if you just have to suggest something. But there we are. That is a butter cake baked. Right, I'm going to remove these toppings because I want to cut it and taste it. I'm not sure when I do it, so I better get this right because I've edited it already. But there we go. I'm going to break it in half. So it actually, I'm going to deliver a detailed review in a second or so. But it's quite a nice cake. It's very strange. It tastes like a sponge cake, but not a sponge cake. It's very strange, and it's not really what you expect, but it is very interesting. It's very nice. You can probably see here as well, I don't know if you can tell, but at the bottom of the cake there's like a line. It's more prominent now that it's been sort of laid to sit for a while. I'm not sure why it did that. It's obviously something must have gone to the bottom, or maybe it's the butter. I did use unsalted butter. You might have to use salted butter. Maybe that's why that's things at the bottom. Sorry, I'm playing around the camera to try and show you. I'm not sure why it's done it. I guess something's just sunk to the bottom, but I don't know. But yeah, it's a very nice cake. It's not too bad. It's very nice. That's all I can say. I'll give a detailed review in a second or so. But yeah, if you want to suggest something, you might even get the same treatment where you get like little toppings on top. Maybe you would even get something different. I'm going to try this now. So how did it taste past JD?
It's good.
Thank you for that detailed description. Very well. Right, so that is done. You can see I'm continuing to eat this cake because I really did like it. But yeah, this is just one way to beat boredom. Let me know if you've ever done this before and your variations on it, and let me know if you're going to try it. And yeah, suggestions as well. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for watching. See you later. Farewell. Hee hee hee.